Steve and I are like, all right, we're going to spend Christmas in Chicago, but let's go a couple days early because Chicago, Christmas time, great. So work has booked my trip and Steve is using the miles, whatever, of my account. So he's, I don't know. I can't remember if he must have booked it, whatever it was. But we have a connection through Minneapolis. Okay. Everything's going great. You know, because we started the day off in the Delta One Lounge.
Ooh.
We've had our mimosas. We've had our eggs Benedict, the smoked salmon, the bagel and lox. I mean, things are going great. And I said to him, I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't even have to work the next day. So Mama is going to have herself a time. I'm going to enjoy all the cocktails. Yeah. And for once, I'm not going to be worried about the travel. You've got it, right? Like you take over. Just tell me when we need to board and let's do it. He goes, I got you. So the first leg of the trip goes great. Now we're in
LA
Minneapolis.
to Minnesota?
Correct.
Okay.
So now Delta Hub.
You're going to Chicago. Why are you connecting?
I'm a Delta loyalist. So I'm going to go on the Delta flight that connects through Minneapolis because the only directs were United or American. Okay. Loyalist.
Sure.
So I said to Steve, I don't even care if I have a connection. It's Delta. Delta Minneapolis. We get picked up in the car. We get the whole royal treatment. We are now in the second lounge. Well, I'm going right back into those cocktails.
New mini lounge?
You know the one. And there's like a bunch of
in
the
G?
new one. Yes, actually, I normally I would not know that, but it was so close to the gate. It was so funny. The guy picked us up and he goes, "Where's your gate?" And we look down and he goes, "Actually, it's right here." Like he picked us up to go like even. It was so funny. But anyways, so nice. Great service. Delta. Love you. Delta Gamma. So back in the lounge, cocktail. And I look at him and I said, "Hey, like I have no idea when we're supposed to be boarding. Like, are you paying attention to what's going on here?" He goes, "I got it." Like in the whole like, "Oh, I got it," dismissive way. Great. I'm gonna sit back, enjoy this. All of a sudden, I get a text on my phone from the Delta representative that's like, "Ms. Thompson, your flight is boarding. We don't see you on board." Again, great service. So I hold it up to Steve. I go, "Why is the flight boarding?" And
Todd.
he looks at and he said, "Well, Margot, according to my app, we don't board for another 45 minutes." Point of the story is he's going to O'Hare and I'm going to Midway. 2 flights going to Chicago, 30 minutes apart. I'm on one that's now going to take off without me, and he's on another. So guess where my bag's going? One way, and his is going another. So now I'm lost. Now I'm like, what the fuck? I wanted one flight where I didn't have to pay attention because normally, obviously, I'm flying by myself and I don't know, being lucid. So I'm like, I wanted one time where I could just kick my heels up and relax. And so I'm like, I am motherfucking. And I don't normally do that. I didn't actually swear. Maybe I did once, but I was like, are you kidding me? So I'm not going to make it on mine. So now I got to get rebooked on his. Well, now I'm going to land in Chicago and I don't have any luggage. I don't have a dress for dinner tonight. So needless to say, the 30 minutes between when we were the boarding time, I said, leave me alone. I want to be left alone. I went to a restaurant by myself. I sat in a booth.
Grill?
No, it was like a Minnesota-centric restaurant. There was a Kirby Puckett jersey hanging. Shout out Minnesota Twins. And it was so bad. I had been crying because I was now dramatic after 5 cocktails.
And lit. Yeah.
Right. After 5 cocktails, and the waitress goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'll be fine, thanks." Like so dramatic at this point. So now we get on the plane. I'm not looking at him. I'm not talking to him. I'm just texting Erin. I'm breaking up with Steve. We are breaking up. It's over.
I'm like, did
done.
he cheat on you? What happened?
This is what she wrote. She literally wrote, "Did he cheat?" I go, "No, that I would understand."
Would never.
Because and by the way, first of all, the way I'm acting, I would understand if he cheated. No, I swear to God, if he ever cheats, that's it. That's the end of us. That really is the end of us. But I was so upset. And so I couldn't voice note. She's like, voice note me. What is happening? Because he's sitting right next to me. So I don't know, however many hours it was later, by the time I land in Chicago by myself, because I have now gotten in a cab by myself, because I'm like, you have to go to O'Hare and get our bags. So I check into the hotel, and the hotel is so nice. Okay, we know.
It's so nice. Great app too.
They gave me like a massive room, and all I could think of is, good. When he walks in here, he'll see this incredible room, and he should be so fucking lucky to be with me, and that, and that, and that. So then what do I get? I've now taken a shower. I'm in the room. I'm in my robe, all cozy because I'm not going to worry about this luggage. This is a him problem. In true Steve fashion, I get, and I'll show the picture on here, I get a picture of him in baggage claim with this sweet old woman going like this. Thumbs up because they got the bag. He's not affected by this. He's having a great time. And I'm like, yeah. So anyways, the next day, I think is when I called you. I was like, I called you that night, whatever it was. We didn't break up. I was being a little dramatic, but also I'm curious, wouldn't you guys be pissed off if you let your significant other handle the travel plans and then the travel plans got all mixed up and now we got luggage one way and one person's going this way? I probably could have handled it better, but in the moment I was really upset.
I think you really did yourself in the Kirby Puckett restaurant.
I did because as I was crying and the waitress was like, "Are you okay? Would you like another?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And another.